Too fat for this. Welcome to my world. What am I doing today? Live edgers. Live edgers. Live edgers. Look here. Painting roses red. Come in the house. I'm wore out. Look here. What time is it, children? I've been on the road all day. I hope everybody's safe and everybody's doing good. My country, way to go, Canoes. How you doing? Yo, how you doing? I'm putting up some of this. I've been at it all morning. Bubby's about wore out. Bubby's just about wore out. Bubby about had the lick. Got puppies on the way. That's always a good thing. Puppies. I'm sealing ingrain. A friend of mine called me this morning. Well, not this morning, yesterday. I don't know what today is. A friend of mine called me yesterday and said he had some walnut. And I'm going to show you what he had. If I can get a piece of it up. I'm wore out, children. What I'm doing is I'm gluing the end grains. I'm dropping the temperature in the wood shop down to about 65. You're spookering, maybe. Becky, how is everything in your area? Looky here coming in. Looky here, looky here, looky here. Where's my paper towel? Looky here, looky here. Got my bandsaw blade in yesterday. Let me show you what I'm working with today. Well, not actually today, I'm gonna let it dry. This is what, a whole log of this black walnut. Look at this. Full of ribbons. Slap full of ribbons. Ribbons. Sharon Nyler's in the house. Look, the air coming in here. Whew. Joey's in the house. Sorry I look rough, but I've been working. Working. And a lot of it. And I'm getting ready to do some handles. Getting ready to turn a wine glass. My eyeballs. Okay. Look here. Lacey in the house. Mike's in the house. I've got some beautiful walnut pieces. I got a whole log actually. And I decided to go ahead and mill it and glue the ends. God almighty. Piece of junk. Are we still here? Buddy, in this day and age, I'm not surprised what goes on. There we are. Yeah, you here. Yeah, I lost everybody. This is some of the walnut that I got today. No, it was mine, I'd say. It booted me off. Junk. Junker. Junker. Big junker. I'm gonna probably get kicked off again. I'm not surprised. What don't take place anymore. I'm telling you not. Not surprised at all, boys. Over here now. I gotta let this dry. I'm wore out, children. I'm literally gutted. Let me fix this camera. Sweating? Look here. Bubby broke a sweat. Bubby can't sweat. No, No, I'm sure there's a law against me sweating. I have to look it up, but I'm sure they are. Missed you all. I missed you all. Jimmy C, everybody. Let me show you what we've got, and I'm gonna get you down here. I gotta do this right here, right real quick. I'm gonna get you down here, and we're gonna work on the handle. Waited on a bandsaw blade for forever and a day, it seems like. This is what we're working on. You're talking about the friggin' boiler? That to be a friggin' boiler. Look at this thing. Man, put that on lathe right now. It spends 7,000. Your shop is flooded. What are you talking about? What pump your brakes now, cousin? Whoa! What do you mean your shop's flooded? How is your shop flooded? Huh? What happened? Not any of my business, I know, but what has happened? Water line? Rain? Not mean to pry, but gotten so much rain. Yeah, it's rained here all day. It ain't been that bad. You pumping? Not the new place, right? At least it was sawdust. I know you both think. Ah! Old sawdust. Man, that's some pretty walnut. I got 2 truckloads I gotta go get. Probably tomorrow. I got a place cleaned out. I worked on my shop yesterday. Cleaned out a place to stack some bowl blanks, mugs, angels, snowmen. I'm in the process of buying white walnuts. I hope that he sells. Hard to get. People have it, don't want to part with it. And rightly so. I'll show you where we're at on the mugs. About got Frank done. Broke my bandsaw blade and got it in yesterday. I got to try to get his address. If anybody knows how to get a hold of him, I'd greatly appreciate it. Pass along the word. I've got part of his order ready to go. Everything's spicy. Can you do snowman? Yeah. I can put wings on snowman if you prefer. That's what you want. I can put wings on snowmen. What you looking for? I definitely want to say this piece right here is kind of unique. I think what? Yeah, I can do I got J-Dub's halo on her angel, finally. Been crazy, buddy. Look at this right here. Let me show you what we got. This is what we're talking about. Spend my days out here quarantining myself. Everything's spicy feel. Just try and roll these over to the other side. You get what? No, where's it at? Did you post it? Where'd you post it at? Did you post it on Instagram? Where'd you post it at? I want to see it, Betty. Where'd you post it at? The gabrito. I like making gabritos. Let them dry. I got 2 more over here. Look at that right there. I'm serious, man. Look at that. Talk about a BR mug. That'd make a beautiful bowl. Little 8-incher. Did you post it on Instagram? On the gram? Good deal. I'm gonna check it out. I cut the heart out of everything but one piece. I'm gonna see if this glue will make a difference in the heart of this wood. I know paint won't. Regular paint. I've tried regular paint on the grained ends. People say, oh, it works. I never could get it to work. Wood glue or Elmer's glue what? Hold it together. If you get it green, stack it. Let it go through the drying process. Slows everything down. This piece right here is freaking beautiful. Look at that. That'll be gone. All that'll be gone, but look at the ribbons on the far end. That's what we're after. All people busy. All people stuff inside. Watch me play in the shop. Then I'm going live for a little bit. Check up on everybody. I'll be out here probably till late tonight. We'll go to Mom's later on today. I'm going to set all this down over here. I'll be milling another log walnut tomorrow. A walnut log tomorrow. So it's going to be a busy day again tomorrow. Let's see what we're doing. I'm going to set this down over here. I cleaned out the corner of the shop. Found some nice wood that I had hidden away. Back here in the back of this shop is a lot cooler in temperature. I gotta check it down there now. Let them dry. Blue bean greens. do their thing. Clean this table back off. The front part of this shop is hot. Super hot. The back part needs to leave some sun. I've got my skin sheds off to the side, and then I got another little shed that I push my I got my push mower under. It blocks all the sun away. Keeps everything nice and cool back here. Didn't realize it was that cool back there until I found some wood that I hadn't used. Perfect condition. I'm thinking about doing the face of this one. Oh. A bit of shallow bowl, about 6 inches deep. I'm glad you're turning. Ooh, honey child. Get this table cleaned up. I'm gonna get that handle. Get all the stuff put back over here. I'll have this back wall stacked. When you're limited on space, all you gotta do is you can do. A lot of times it ain't what you want to do. I'm in the process of, like I said, trying to buy a white walnut. I don't know if he's going to sell it or not. Ain't looking too good for the home team, I'll tell you. This is what we milled today. That's got some pretty good grain in it, but you know, people don't have. Turns out, I've got her halo, everything's situated. There it is. It don't look straight, but it is. It's good. Wine glass. Was it hard? What'd you turn the goblet out of, place? What did you turn the goblet out of, sister? Coffee cup. That's John's dad's coffee cup. Cedar. I love Cedar, don't you? Schneider. I love Schneider. I love Cedar. Big mug. I wipe everything down, everything's dusty. It is what it is. I gotta make handles. That's what I'll be doing the rest of the evening. Be making handles. Handles. That's a big freaking mug right there. That's a big one. Made it a little too big for his taste. I don't know. Let me move you down here. See if I can get you situated. That ain't gonna work. Get you situated. Let me get you situated. Turn stuff up. There we go. There's that. Move you down here. Ta-da, ta-da, and ta-da. Let's back you up just a little bit. Sorry about showing the camera. It is what it is. I'll get you situated. I know one thing, and it feels good. God, I'm wore out. Children, honey child. Bubby's gutted. Breathe, boy. I got out here this morning. Worked around till I had to go get some walnut. Running mighty low. Anytime you've got an opportunity, just a word of advice, anytime you've got an opportunity, somebody gives you wood, that hat is soaked. Go get it. chop chop. Because just any minute they say, I've changed my mind. I had that to happen. God give me a walnut tree. Got me worried. Yeah, straight. God gave me a walnut tree. And he said, buddy, come cut this walnut tree down. Well, that was right when I was ready to have that surgery. And dropping a tree is a big deal, especially if people wants it done a certain way. And I called him, buddy, I'm ready to drop that tree. No, I've changed my mind. I don't want to cut. I can have it. Oh, darn it. So, Mystic Mountain Forge is in the house. I cleaned out, let me show you what I've done. I cleaned out the whole back half of the shop. Put my junk up on the wall. Let's see where we're at. There's all my cherry barrels. Let's see where we're at. Oh, there we go. Shelf up there. I cleaned out that whole corner back there. So that's where we're going to have all of the cherry and walnut. Everything's going to be back there out of the way. Back there where it's cool. And it's dropping. It's about 65 in here now. Mystic Mountain Forge is in the house. Found some good sandpaper. Didn't know I had. It's amazing how you find stuff when you look for it, ain't it? It's amazing. It's amazing. Shibby-dibby-dibby-doo. This is what I'll be turning next. This is the design I'm going after. Black cherry, or black walnut. Crystal. That's what I'll be turning next. I've got 7 handles to make, so it's going to be a while. But I've already got the blank. I've already got the blank for this. It's going to be the same style, but I'll turn when I get ready. I hope. You know how it is. Sometimes you think you're going to do something. It don't work out that way. I love working with black walnut. Oh, it is, yeah. I like it because it's, you know, I don't know. The white walnut is a lot stronger as far as fiber, but the black walnut, it's got its own oil, you know. It's already. It's got oil in the grain. I'm going to start folding the piece. Ooh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, baby. That's a big freaking handle. That's a man's handle. Yeah, Melvin. That air conditioner feels good. I've been out there cutting wood. I got to go in the morning. He cut a whole log. So what he done? He cut a whole log, a whole tree, and couldn't take it to the mill. They couldn't get it to the mill because it's crooked. About every 2 or 3 foot, it had a kink in it. That's just right up my alley. Because once you cut them to log, if they're kinked, they'll come get them, buddy. Come get them, buddy. I'm trying to get. What kind of Ford you have? Do you have the old school Fords, or do you have an air system? I wanted to get into it, but I'm too close to everybody here. They freak out when I fart the chainsaw. Could you imagine what it'd be like if I was hammering on steel all day? I got to rest. Bubby's wore out. I moved all my cedar. Let me show you what I done. Let me show you what we done. Put all my cedar and all my scraps, my cherry, walnut, western cedar, cherry barrels. I'm going to move them too. I'm going to move them cherry barrels. I'm going to find a place for them. I'm going to put another table in the back. I'm going to have to. I mean, I'm running out. I've got Chicago piled everywhere. I have an old school hand crank. Yeah, coal. Woo, coal fired, baby. We got plenty of coal here, son. That's one thing about living here. You walk up the mountains, go camping, take them side by side, take your 2 or 3 buckets. You have 2 or 3 buckets of good rich coal, buddy. People complained about it, you know. You know how people are. Burning coal. I'm supposed to be moving to. Golly. I hope this mess clears up. Everybody holler, oh, don't talk about it. Oh, if YouTube don't want you to talk about it. They don't want you to say nothing. I don't care what they want. Shut it down, son. Look here, my cousin coming in here. Ronnie Smith Jr. coming in here wide open sideways, tearing the place up. Slow down, son, you're going to hurt yourself. Ah. Well, I got my bandsaw put back together this morning. I think I made a wise decision on changing blades as far as the width. I'm just out here in the shop, been out here cleaning. I moved everything out, rearranged some stuff, fixed my setup over there to where I could kind of reach and get what I needed without having to hunt for it. Cleaned my floor up. I'm going to stack my blanks, my bowl blanks, my beer mug blanks, angels. Everything will be back here in the back where it's cool. Jim, you don't have to do that, honey. I appreciate that, but you don't have to do that. I'm just glad you came in. Came in to say hello. I appreciate it, though. Not that I'm ungrateful. Bad storms fixing. Now, I gotta get this handle on this mug. Woo, baby. Bubby's weak. Do I look weak? I look weak, don't I? Look kind of rough. Can't get my sugars to stay up. You made national TV debut Wednesday night. What was you doing? What'd you do this time? What'd you do this time? Yeah, come on back and see me. What'd you do this time? You weren't on Fox News or nothing like it, was you? David's in the house. Looky here, Bubbles. Looky here coming in. I'm glad you stopped by. Hope all is well your way. Forged in fire. Whoa, pump your brakes now. Back up. Beep, beep, beep. You gonna be, they already taped it or pump your brakes here now. This is a big deal. Back up. You gonna be on Forged in Fire, or you're on Forged in Fire? They already tape it, or is it a tryout, or how they work out? That's flipping awesome right there, folks. Dang. I congratulate you now right there. That's freaking awesome. Forged in fire. Walk away with that 10,000. I gotta check that out. Are y'all listening to this right here, children? Oh, children. I was the first animal in the gray shirt. That's flipping awesome right there. I'll check that out right there. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hey, Lacey. Let me fix myself. Lay down, beard. Matt Duncan. Oklahoma, Oklahoma. Let me fix myself. That's awesome right there, boss. Yeah! Hey, Lacey. Jerk out. We're gonna jerk out. We're gonna jerk out the good stuff. We're gonna jerk out the good stuff. Have a toast. That's awesome right there. That's made my day. I'll tell you what. Closest friend I've got to a celebrity. The closest friend I've got to a celebrity is Jimmy Rose. He was on America's Got Talent a few years back. I think he got like second place. He's a good boy, buddy. He's a good one. Gotta go get ready for this storm coming. Ronnie, honey, holler at me now. Holler at me. Let me know you're okay. Don't have us worrying, everybody. You know, Jimmy lives right up the road from me. He's a good boy, buddy. Sure it is. You better holler at us now, son. Don't worry us. Everybody's worried to death as it is. Don't make it worse. Don't make it worse. You ain't too big to get your limb took to you. That's what Mom used to say. I'll whip him if he's got hair on his face. I'll whip you if you got hair on your face. That's what Mom. That's what Mama Hubbard used to say. I'd whip one if it had hair on its face. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna share that jewel right there. Flipping off. Dang, I'm gonna put my coat on. Let's get cold in here. That's what Mama Hubbard used to say. She's I whip one son if he got hair on his face. Mama, where you at? Son, there's a lot to making a freaking beer mug, ain't there? All day long, that's here. Excuse me. Did you see her have a lot of white in it, Lacey? Did you get a big cedar that you have? I'm gonna go look at the one on Instagram. You ought to throw your palm center. Yeah. I laid on the table flat. That's the thing about white walnut, buddy. It just seems so weak, but it ain't. Trust me, I know this Chicago. I traded some fur. I traded some fur for some cedar. I ain't seen the cedar yet. Barter. Poor folks barter. Poor folk barter. They barter. My people barter. Don't they, Joey? Poor folk barter around here. Smooth. Mystic Mountain, ain't that a sight, boys? Forged in power. First animal in the gray shirt. Somebody just sent me a message. I don't know who the heck it was. Who was that? I don't know who it was. As soon as I touch it. Yeah, I do too. I'm telling you, I do. I'm telling you, dude, that fella that gave me that walnut, I called him. The whole walnut tree I'm supposed to go get tomorrow. He gave me, now I'm telling you, that tree was about $900. That tree was about $900. And when he felled the tree, it split right down the middle. It split from the base all the way up to the branches. And there it was, I mean chunks, buddy. 15 inches through. You're talking about bowls and beer mugs. And I called him and asked him, "Do you have anything?" He said, "Yeah, I got one up here for you." I went up there and there it was. I couldn't see the back side of it. You crack it, you can stick your hand through. And I thought, "What do you want for that thing?" He said, "Make me something out of it because it's come off my property." Aerial view in the history of the UK. Look here. Check this out. He said, "You make me a beer mug or something other out of it, and you can have it." I'm like, "Dude, that's a 15 inch through black walnut. About $900 for that tree. That's a sawmill." I went around and looked at the back side and it had a crack in it. It split perfectly in half. It had a crack right through the heart. All the way up the length of that tree. Real paranormal broadcast on in the USA My channel. I believe that's Melinda. Is that Melinda? That's you, Melinda? That's you, Melinda. I like to barter too, Lacey, when it comes to wheeling and dealing and people saying, "Buddy, what do you want for this or what do you want for that?" I trade you. I'd rather trade this. Good deal. Come on in. See how we're touching the face of that? I don't know if you can tell it. Gotta get that flat before you start. If you're starting it crooked all day long, trying to get it straightened out. But you gotta put a curve in it. Yeah, we're working on it. I gotta get a hold of Frank somehow, children. And Kelly. Yeah, it's a lot easier on a person, especially in this day and age. With me, I ain't worked in a coal mine since 2013, and it's just a lot easier if you barter. That's my opinion. Yeah, ain't that a sight? We had a that dang celebrity that's during the live stream. Shit, son. Here I am all sweaty, Freddy. Sweaty Freddy. Sipping on a tea. Had a celebrity in the chat. Had to take a flipping Chicago. What? Oh, there was a black van yesterday. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. My wife said yesterday, she said, where'd that black van go? I said, black van? She said, there was a black van, didn't have no windows in it, come up this road in front of my house, it hit dead ends right up here. This one, I'm right in the middle of everybody. This one goes around, but this one up here dead ends. And she said there was a van went up the dead end road and turned and come back down and was driving real slow. They were looking for somebody or something. But she thought it was kind of odd because it didn't have no windows or nothing, no writing, no nothing on it. I said, "You get a look at the tag?" She said, "No." I said, "A lot of flipping good you are, Forensic Files." God, buddy, look at the tag, cousin. I don't much trust anymore. Believe you me, I don't. I gotta get them wings. That kind of got me freaked out. Straight. That was just a little bit off. On the tail. I believe it is. I'll screenshot it. Oh, it's cooling down in here now. Ooh, baby. I like I never got that bandsaw right this morning. I don't know if I just adjusted the angle on the wheel. Thought that drove me crazy. Your side, Joey. Well, I don't trust him. I don't know. He's enough to worry about. He's enough to worry about without worrying as much. He's enough to worry about without worrying about so much. Making sense? What do I need to do? Bad as I hate to, I'm gonna shut my air off. Damn it. Cool in here though. Ooh, honey child, it's cool in here. Snot sickles flying. Yeah, I finally cleaned up this hotel yesterday. What was I doing? I finally cleaned up this hotel yesterday. This hotel was bad. Anyway. Yeah. I got to where I don't. Man, I'm not anti-stranger. Gotta be cautious, especially where I live. I noticed YouTube started putting commercials back on my videos. Did y'all have to watch one before you came in? Yeah, we are, Joey. You know what I'm saying? Joey's out now. Joey's old school. I believe me and her kin. She may not claim me, but I believe we are. Yeah, that's me. That's me, buddy. People, I keep one out here. I keep one out here, and I keep one in the bathroom. Be a sight, man. Be on the pot, and somebody come in. Wait a minute. Get over here right now. Hey, Joey, I'll be right with you. Give me just a minute. God, they're bringing in. I see it. That's funny. That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's what it'd be. That's what it'd be for those that don't have. Give me just a... Wait a minute. Don't. Wait. Don't come in. I'm in the bathroom. Well, while you're breaking in, reach me some tissue. Well, since you're already in here. Not in my case. Bunch be a sign. Be poop shooter. What happened to him, officer? He was shot by a poop shooter. Poop shooter. St. Juan's in the house. Yeah, that lives. Oh, that's funny. I don't care who you are. Wait. Best to have one son within hand's reach, no matter where you are. I'm a firm believer. I'm not preaching violence. Preaching common sense. You never know about people, buddy, what's on their mind. I went up Mom's, there's a substation between me and Mom, and our power blinked, and I automatically knew that Mom's power was off. So I go up Mom's, make sure she's okay. Here she come with a lantern. She had one of them little old battery operated lanterns, big 357 in one hand and a lantern in the other. I'm like, whoa, here now, let's talk about this. It's me, Mom, dang. Here she comes, that lantern, her 82-year-old with that big, looked like a big freaking sledgehammer in her hand. Big 357. Oh, settle down now. You're gonna hurt her, brother. Don't be like that, Mom. She put the carbide to you, son. She put the papa's cat on you, son. Be hello, Jesus. and handle. I'm glad. Didn't know whether I'd go live or not. People getting kind of tired of me being out here in the shop. But I've got bills to pay. I mean, what are you going to do? You got bills to pay, son. Get your big crack out there and get in the shop. Get busy, boy. Yeah, we need laughter now. I'm telling you, buddy. We need to focus on what we've got at hand. Boy, it turned out to be pretty little. That's going to be a pretty little handle. That's a big freaking handle. I bet that's as big as the other one. That's a whopper. That's a whopper. Bunch of hillbillies. Shooting from the porcelain throne. Double flush. Wait a minute, back to the courtesy flush. Pew, pew, pew. My wife carries a Smith & Wesson bodyguard. 38. That thing is freaking awesome. I'm in love with that thing. You can put that in your back pocket. It's like carrying nothing. That handle looks good, man. I swear it does. Since you're still in here, bud? Where you at? Remember sex? Any times. I don't know about that. We're talking about shooting people off the pot. Where'd that come in at? Okay, just checking. Make sure you're here and accounted for. Bobby been busy all day, children. I'm telling you, old fat boy here gutted. Fat boy's wore out. Too dang old for this Chicago. That's a lot of wood, man. And tomorrow's 2 truckloads. I'm not going to mill it tomorrow. No, I'll catch me a dry day. I got to get these orders out. I've got to get Granny's out. I've got to get J-Dub's out. I got John's, Frank Kelly's, WTF Mike. Then I got to do I got stuff. I mean, the list is freaking. And that bandsaw actually put me way behind. It put me flipping way behind. Waiting on a bandsaw. Waiting on the bandsaw, waiting on the bandsaw. Where's my bandsaw? Where's my bandsaw? I may ought to shave someday. Yeah. Like that's gonna happen. If I shave, then I'll have the word putting possums. That's what Amy Moore said. Yeah, I ain't never gonna shave. The CDC recommended that men shave. I said, how about I recommend not going around nobody? Renee said, you know CDC said for men to shave? So that's a personal problem to me. One that I ain't gonna have anytime soon. You seen up once up another this beard, you wouldn't want me to shave either. And what happened to him? I shaved one time, son, and I looked and I said, oh, I don't know what happened. But I hope they catch the fellas that done this. Something you set on fire and put out with a backhoe. Yeah. You know, pigs fly? Nobody. Man, that is friggin' nice. I got a few scuffers right there I gotta get rid of. I ain't a shaving. They see me, they'd say, son, I can see why you don't shave. Throw that back. Dang, son. Lord, children, what's wrong with that, by the way? I'm sanding wood, my brother. And Matthew's in the house. Get that lace back out. We got stuff to do, son. We ain't got time to fool around. How back now? Get that lace back out. I'm dropping grit. Just fine tuning everything. Touching everything up. Making beer mugs and handles for all my ruddy friends. I carry you. I've been a busy man today. I've got just a little bit of walnut. That's just a little bit of it. I've got about 2 truckloads to get tomorrow. I'm gonna pull it in, cause I love it when you go into Ian's videos and he says right there. I cleaned that out right there. But anyway, I put my templates. That's the word you don't see. I put my templates up here, and I got some over here. But I've got my western cedar, and that Chicago right there, like cutting concrete. I got 3 big logs of that. There's a big log up under there. But I've got my cherry, milled cherry, my walnut, wild cherry, my black walnut, and my burls are back here. There's all my burls right there. I've got them sealed up. The ends of them are sealed up and ready to go. But I'm not going to be able to get into them until I get these orders out. I've got to take care of these orders before I get into that. And I want to turn the burls so bad. Especially black. I turned Palawania burl. Chicago cut like concrete. It'll be like sticking a dang bowl gouge in a brick. But Ohio canceled hunting season. That was stupid. Yeah, I've got one back there 16 by 16. I thought about turning the head on my lathe. This spins around. Unlock it right here. Loosen it right here. It spins around. And I've got the extension up here for my tool rest. Extended bed. I can come around and turn I think up to about 18 inches. I believe it's up to 18 inches with the extension. That's a friggin' big hunk of wood, son. An 18-inch burl. But I've got a 16-inch burl. And I'm waiting on some resin, poly resin. There won't be any animal police out. Yeah, 18 inch bowl is a friggin' bowl right there. I got some pieces here now, some black walnut with some ribbon in it. I've saved 2 for bowls. I saved 2 for bowls. The rest of them are angels, snowmen, and mugs. But I've got 2 pieces here now for bowls. I'll let them dry tonight, then I'll flip them over. And I'll glue the other end grain side of them. Let me show Ian. You still here? Let me show you this barrel. Let me show you this big bad boy right here. Look what a freaking barrel, son. Look what a barrel. Damn, that thing weighs 300 pounds. Put that on the lace, you better have it right, son. That's wild cherry. I sealed the ends of it up, glued the ends, sealed it up with wood glue. That's a small one though, actually. This is a small one here. See if I find the fat one. Oh, damn. Oh, my mommy. Come on, my mommy. Where's my mommy? This is just a small one here. This is the one I'm going to turn first. I can't get to the big one. Yeah, I can. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'll show you this one. Look at this one. Oh, shit, son. That's a freaking barrel. There's a whole lot of barrel right there, boys. You dog it. Chili. Let me get the big one out. I'm going to get the big boy out. Here we come, boys. Here we come. See if I can have to move these 2. Get to this one. Here's a smaller one. This is the first one I'm going to start with. It's the first one I'm going to turn. I'm going to butt this off right here. Not all the way because I want to keep some of the live grain or the straight grain and let it blend in with the barrel. This is the big one, son. Look what a freaking barrel, son. Look what a dang barrel. Every bit of that son of a gun's a barrel. My cousin took his brand new car. Well, y'all was here. He loaded up his brand new car with 14 foot of wild cherry. Brand new Nissan Murano. Brand freaking new ride. He brought it over here to me. That's a barrel right there. That thing probably weighs. I like to weigh them something like. I know one thing, son. Bust your sack way out right there. Picking that baby up. But this wood grain is where it's at. You just don't run across the barrels like that. You just don't. Shakata. I got one back there. Damn. I've worked all day packing and pulling and lifting. That ain't no joke. Bubby's wore out. But I'm gonna turn a wine glass. I can't wait to see it goblito. Hey Ian, did you see Lacey's goblet she turned? Hi. She turned the goblito. A goblito. Where is my tools? My tools. Yeah, I'm gonna be out here all evening. I'll be out here the rest of the day. I went ahead and ordered a resaw blade, a 1/2 inch. I think one of them's 6 teeth guy and the other's. Yeah. Y'all need to start putting y'all's. Yeah. I turned a spalted. My first goblet looked like looked like something. My first goblet I ever turned looked like something a third grader turned. So Lacey, his first goblet, if it looks anything better than mine, you're gonna do fine. Monica, T. Mommy Art's in the house. Come on in, honey. Bubby's out there sweating it out. Pouring the freaking rain. I'm glad I got that wood. My first goblet was turned out of spalded walnut. And I'm thinking about putting it back on the lathe. Let me give you an idea, Lacey. Have you seen the pressure cups? You make them yourself. Kind of like the like these. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. You can take this with a faceplate, okay? You can take this with a faceplate. And you can put shelf liner. It's like a little rubber pad. Shelf liner on the face of a board that you can trade out. And if you want to rework a mug or a bowl, you want to true it up, pressure it inside of the Deidre Baker's in the house. Monica's right here wide open. Monica coming in here sideways. You're going to slow down, man. We're talking about shooting people off the pot. But I've been making templates because I bought a resaw blade. I'm going to make a jig to go on my bandsaw. I got the wood and I got the dowel. But I'm going to make a jig to go on my bandsaw with lag bolts. The way that wind bandsaw is set up, you can you can use lag bolts to anchor anything through the bottom of it. Make any sense? I don't know if I am or not, but I have to show you. But I've got a jig that's going to have lag bolts, and every inch it's going to have a hole for a dowel. I'll be able to cut my log, my bowl blank, and drill it, set it on that dowel, and turn it. That'll save me a whole lot of trouble. That's stuff I should have done a long time ago, but hadn't really considered it till now. But the pressure, trying to find one. I got one here somewhere. I made one for cups, for mugs. It's just a long, I've got it here somewhere. I don't know where it's at. I looked for it yesterday. Yesterday. It's probably about 4 inches long, and it's rounded, and it's got padding on it. You can put a cup inside of it, and just take your live center off your tailstock, and just pressure against it. You don't have to put it; it'll hold it right in place. Run your lathe on slow. You can true up bowls or whatever you're going to true up if you've got a warp and something. But it works pretty good if you do it that way. Just using pressure. Because when I first started out, I'd want to take the recess off of the bowl, and then I got to where I just left them on there. Unless they specifically ask for it to be removed, I won't remove them. But I don't trust tenons. No. I don't do tenons. I should, but I don't. And I may start. But I've never used a faceplate to turn anything. I've turned bowl after bowl and mugs, and I've never used a faceplate for anything other than sanding. The Noble makes a quick chuck. And I thought about maybe they're so dang high though. Quick chuck's the way to go. A lot of ways are ways to go if you can afford it. But after a while, you've got thousands of dollars invested in chucks and tools, and I'm talking about thousands. What I need now, more than anything, is more room. Monica, is everybody okay in your area, in your way, around your way? Deidre? Crazy, I crazy him. Look here, I crazy him. Crazy him. Look here. Look here. Look here. Hey, look here. Look here. First one. First one, honey. First one. I got one on my guitar, and I got one on... Look at that right there, children. Huh? This thing will be covered in stickers by the time I'm done, I hope. Huh? I wanted to put it right there. I cleaned that off, and I don't remember what I had there. I had something there and moved it. I like to have that thing covered in stickers. Gunners in the house. Chucks are expensive. The cheapest out, and I had a Grizzly 75th anniversary catalog. I don't know where the flip it's at either. Probably on the kitchen table. But Chucks, when it comes to Chucks, Wynn makes Chucks now. And Wynn, they're not a El Cheapo. The drill press is 10-inch. I'm working from home, shopping, minimal time out. Yeah, I don't even go out again. I went this morning and got a load of walnut. I got to go tomorrow if it's not raining, and I got to cut 2 truckloads tomorrow, and I can't put them in my skillet shit because it hits like an oven out there. And the coolest place I have, I cleared this area out back here, right there. I'm letting those dry. Those are walnuts. I'll flip them over and glue the other side of the end grain, and I'll stack them. They'll be stacked in there. They won't be upright like they are now. They'll be stacked. That's the coolest place in the whole building. Right. Well, the Grizzly, that's what I got on my lathe right now is a Grizzly. I don't like the design because it's a 2-part design. Nova makes a good chuck, but now Wynn makes a real good chuck. And like I said, my bandsaw's a Wynn, and my drill press, my 10-inch drill press is a Wynn. It serves the purpose, but it's nothing industrial. It's not a floor model. It's a you know. But as far as putting like snowmen, carrots, pipes, I do carrots and pipes. On snowmen, larger snowmen, I do dowels through the hat and through the head. Learned the hard way. But the bandsaw is a Wynn, and it's got enough oomph to do a 4-inch thick resaw. They say 6. It's got a 10-inch throat. No, it don't either. It's got a 12-inch throat. 10-inch. I'm sorry, 10-inch. It's got a 10-inch throat, but they say you can resaw 6 inches. That's a crock of crap because it's just too big of a strain on it. You'll go through blades like a 4-inch. If you're going to turn something 4 inches, anything bigger than that, just take a chainsaw to it and mill it down on the lathe. But if you're going to do a bowl blank, 4 inches, I wouldn't go no more than that. If you're going to go any more than that, I just go ahead and mill it with a chainsaw. It's a little more time consuming on the lathe, but it's a lot easier on your equipment. I'd like to upgrade some stuff. I need me a planer. That's what I need. And that's probably the next. I'll have my planer set here. Because I've got the dust hose there. So the planer will be sitting here on this table. And I'm going to have to revert to working elsewhere, I guess, back there. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. I may put the planer back there. I'm not going to do big 16-inch boards or 16-foot boards. I made a mess. Hey, and I made a mess. I've made all kinds of messes. I've been milling walnut, putting walnut away. A friend of mine, he's about 20 miles away. Called and said he had some walnut he wanted to give me, and I went and got it. Working on the handle. Beer mugs. I've got so many beer mugs going out here. This beer mug central. You want a beer mug? Just call me. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 12. 12 leaving out of here. I've got them. I've been waiting on a bandsaw blade for 2 weeks. Got it yesterday. I'm always making a mess. You want to see my front yard? Sawdust and shavings up to your chin hole. Up to your chin hole. I got to turn I'm going to do a wine glass. Here's a style of wine glass I'm going to do. Pretty simple. Simple design. If I had some water, I'd make this thing sing. You ever seen that? I had me a cup of water. Let me find some water. Raining out here. After the swim pool. Go out to the swim pool, got some of that nice spring water. See if I can do it. How we're doing. Yeah. Got about as much rhythm as a guitar player. I ain't no dang guitar player. What's wrong with you, son? Watch me fool around, break it. Snap. Ian, honey, come back and see me. Anyway, that's my template for the next wine glass. People are like, dang, shut up with that shit, caca. No, Morris, come on in. Almighty, son, Bubby's wore out. Too fat for this work. Bubby's too old for this shit, caca. I've been trying to learn how to carve with my rotary tool. No. Donald Morris, I'm glad you came in. Hope everything's well your way. Hope everybody's doing good. People send me messages, sure. But I'm going to be out here the rest of the day. I've got plenty of white walnuts. Be making beer handles for the steins. Wipe everything down. I've got to coat them with men wax. I got one coat in there, but I'm gonna put 2 or 3 coats of men wax in there, This thing turned out freaking phenomenal, man. And I'm going to show you a little trick right real quick while I got you here. You see his tool lines? You see his tool markings? See them little fine tool markings right there? I'm going to show you how to erase those. Right real snappy. Right real snappy. Go with the grain. You don't have to go crazy with it. Put a lot of pressure on it. Sands your heart out. But all you're doing is taking the grain out, taking the tool mark out. You don't have to be like hog wild and sand for 30 days doing this crap. You're taking the tool mark, or the, God, it's pouring the rain out there. All you have to do is just lightly sand. You don't have to go crazy. But if you run it with the grain, if you got tool marks, and you run it with the grain, they'll begin to disappear. That's how that works. Especially if you got a wood that spalted. Take the tool marks out by running it along with the grain. You don't have to work real hard at it. All you're doing is erasing the tool marks. You're hiding them. They're still there, but you're hiding them from the eye. And they're disappearing. That's how that works. You don't want tool marks. You're going perpendicular with the tool mark. It's taking it off. That's all it is. See how we're thinning it out? See? Ta-da! Barely can see it. Over with, son. Over with, I'm telling you. I like white walnut. I do like white walnut. Ta-da! How you like it? You like it? You like them sound effects, Monica? Ta-da! Depends on where you're at when you do that. You don't want to make somebody strange house say ta-da! You know what I'm saying? Burglars don't say ta-da. Ta-da! You just don't walk in somebody's house and not know them and say, ta-da! Get asked to leave. Get out of here, man. Weirdo. You dang weirdo. You dang Fruit Loop. I had a piece of PVC once upon a time. I don't know what to do with it. Must eat it. That's what Dad would say. What do you do with that? Must eat it. But I'm going to stay just a little bit longer, and then I'm going to make all kinds of noise because I got to fire up the oven. But in order to fire up the roller tool, You got to have the air on. We'll give you a little bit of advice. Don't run no kind of power tool without some kind of ventilation. Now, I'm not saying that you have to have ventilation to use a jigsaw or a power saw or a chop saw. But if you're sanding, have some ventilation on. If nothing else, get your respirator, a mask of some kind. That shakaka getting your lungs. You're breathing wood. You know what I'm saying? Peace. 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 Peace in the valley for me. Children, we might as well laugh as to cry. That's what my mom would say. You might as well laugh as to cry. You be mad, be upset, frustrated, disheartened. She'd say, you might as well laugh as to cry. Crying ain't gonna get you nothing but a whipping. Crying gonna get you some more of that tea. About to give that boy some tea right here in a minute. I was mean growing up. I got my share of tea. Wish she was around to give me some more tea. I know that's about as slick as it's gonna get. Shakaka. Glaze the bottom of that. Hit that on the inside with a swarp or two. Monica will be hollering, ta-da. As long as you don't come out of the bathroom doing that, you know. Ta-da! Crazy bunch. That's a friggin' handle right there. That's a whole lot of handle. Get a handle on things, you don't too? Yeah. Ta-da! I look like I got some tool marks and it kind of bothers my mind. I don't like it. Yeah, get a handle on it. Get a grip on it, son. Joey. Calm down. Joey, you still in there? Calm down. Smoke you a cigarette and calm down. You sight, bud. We're gonna get ready to get this handle on this mug. Well, I just missed you all. I wanted to kind of go live, see what everybody was doing. I'm not turning any bowls today. I mutilated the last angel that I turned. Snapped it slick in two. Bad piece of walnut. Dry, crusty. That fan's freezing my navel off. Ah, dog it. What's that rain? If I had my big old recliner out there in this wood shop, I'd be snoozing away. I got some. You need your big burl bowl is what you need. I've got a big hunk of walnut back there to make a Like a heckacious of a bow. It would be. I'm not too excited or too thrilled about turning the head of that lathe around. I may try it sometime with something small and build myself up, because all that pressure is on that bearing when you do that. It's not in line with the other, which, I mean, that's what it's made for, but I've got a hunk of walnut here that's got ribbons in it. It's probably about, daggone, that thing's a bit of shit, big a bow right there. Hey, big one right there. That's about 12 inches. About 12 inches. 12 inches and probably about, I'd 10 in that, because you'd have to square the bottom of it up anyway. Probably about 5 inches deep. That's a big bow. Say 11 by 5. That'd be a big friggin' bow, man. Are you talking about like a serving bowl for family? You're talking about just a bowl? I don't know what Sandy K's bowl was. Sandy K ordered a big walnut bowl with a lid. That thing was huge. I don't know what size her bow was. She ordered one back about a year ago. Yeah, she ordered one about a year ago. Yeah. I don't know how big that bow was. That thing was dark. It was like a chocolate. It was black walnut, but it was like a chocolate. I got a bird here, probably, I don't know, man. I'd about be willing to either put a face plate with a worm screw. I know it sounds silly to some, but that's what it's called. I can probably do I'll tell you what I could do. I could turn a maple on this side right here, because maple's not heavy. That stuff is light. But maple's durable. Well, that's what folks around here use for their plow handles and stuff. Maple's tough, but I could probably do a big maple bowl on this side right here. I'd have to go live and do it though. And if you liked it, you could. If you didn't like it, you turn it anyway. You didn't like, I don't remember what Sandy K's bow was. That thing was huge. That thing was like a big friggin'. That lid was friggin'. You have to go back and look at the. I can't remember what it was. Seemed like it was 11 inches. 10 or 11 inches. That walnut, I don't know what the walnut is. Let me measure that walnut. See what that walnut is. That walnut's pretty big friggin' bow up there, man. Yes, sir. 12. A 12 inch. I couldn't do a full 12. It would be a 10 inch bowl, probably 6 inches deep. A freaking big bowl. I don't know. I might be able to do 11. JCT is in the house. She's in the house. Where you going, crazy hen? You taking silver wings? Probably about 11. 11-inch bow, pretty big freaking bow. Let's see. Let me see here, boy. Go on water, buddy. That's 9. That's 10. Yeah. That's a big friggin' bowl. Come here, boy. What's wrong with you? That's a big friggin' bowl. That across. And that deep. 11 inches round. 6 inches deep. I do too. That'd be a maple would probably be the maple's pretty. My mother-in-law wanted that maple bow. Which is her property it came off of. I made her that maple bowl. That one, she fell in love with it. She didn't know how to act. I usually make one of everything and give it to her anyway. You know, she's a good woman, buddy. She's been good to me, buddy. My mother-in-law. Mother. She's my mother. I don't know. I just have to. I'm going to make some big bowls and just let you. I'm going to make some big ones. I'm waiting on some, Monica, I'll tell you what I'm waiting on. Tell you what to do. Tell you what to do right here. If you don't do it. If you don't to. Damn, I'm scared of myself. Look up wild cherry barrel bowls. Them things are freaking huge, buddy. But the barrels are so hard to get. I started to say if I had my phone, but I have my phone. Dude, see what we got right here. 2 phones. It's about dead, nibbit. I got one I listen to music on. Wild cherry barrel, B-U-R-L. Burl, like Milton Berle. Silver wings shining in the sunlight. Roaring engines. Yep. Cherry is a JCK. It is. I got a Chicago load there. I got a Chicago load under the house. I got some big barrels right there, but dang, they weigh 7,000 pounds. Silver wings. Cherry barrel. Boy. I have it. Boy, la 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 la. Buddy, can't you spell? What's wrong with you, son? You graduate? You're gonna shit. You got to be kidding me. That is the dumbest Chicago. You're gonna think I'm lying to you. I swear you are. But I'm gonna show it to you because they're gonna say there's no way there's no way that is the dumbest Chicago right there. You talking about stupid, son. I'm not being a smart aleck. I'm not being hateful. Black ash. Will you get off our you moles? Egg sucker you. Would you quit? I'm not giving you my email there, heathen. You're not gonna believe what this bowl goes for. I'll probably get in trouble doing this. I don't really care. You're not gonna believe what that bowl goes for. You're gonna call me a liar. Hi there. I don't want to talk to you. I don't know who you are. Look at the price tag on that. Are you Chicago crazy? All right, look at the price tag on that. Are y'all seeing the price tag on that? $4,400. $4,400. There's something wrong with people. There's something wrong with people. $4,400 for that boat. There's no way, son, in this planet I'd eat off the floor first. $3,400. Yeah. It's coming. Hey, the kids, $144. Just a handmade. Just a handmade. Are you freaking serious? Rustic cherry barrel. Now this is the same stuff I've got. $500. I can't get to do it. Look. 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 Rustic cherry barrel. 19 pound. It's 19 pound. Oh, they've got it marked down though. It's just I can't get to do it. Yeah, there it is. They've got it marked down to $399. What's wrong with people, son? What's wrong with people? Me, I think $50 for a bowl is a big price. Don't get it. It don't register to me, son. Cheapest one in here is $149. I just don't register with me. Just don't. $1,900 for a cherry barrel bowl, extra large. $1,900. You think I'm kidding? You think I'm joking? That's on freaking eBay. Oak barrel bowl, extra oak barrel. That's an oak barrel. That's an oak barrel. You can find oak. You can find. I can't get to do it. So there it is. Get my mug out of the way. My bald head's making it shine. Look at that. Son, I'm from Kentucky. And I'm not downplaying my people, but we smarter than that. Unique cherry barrel bowl on Etsy. There's no way in this world that I'd charge anybody $200 for a freaking bowl. You ever make anything? No. Look here. Look here. That's just a cherry barrel. That's the same stuff I've got over there. And I like a bowl with some meat on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it paper thin to where you'd worry about dropping it. Look here. $200. Get rid of that phone, boys. God, quit this shakaka. Making me nervous. Well, here's the cherry barrel. Let me find it. Let me find it. This one would probably be easier for me to meal. I've got one bigger than this. Some of them things right there weigh 7,000 freaking son of a gun pounds. I ain't lying to you. That's what a cherry barrel looks like. That's a cherry barrel. That's what they're talking about. And when you're turning barrels, let me show you something. That's a cherry barrel. Look at that thing. I can't hang on to it. That thing's about to break me down, boys. That son of a gun right there. And I'm not just saying it. You're looking right at it. That thing, and I've got to turn my cousin on or he'll skin me alive. That thing is 11 inches. 11 by 15. 11 by 15. And they're wanting $200 for a 9-inch bowl. What's wrong with them people, man? Where they come from? There ain't no way I'd do that. Let me tell you something. Trial snow. Look at this. That's what you gotta watch. See, when you get beyond that bark, and it's got some, this piece right here, And I'm just saying it because I've got it in my possession. I'm just telling you. You can see that right here. It had a branch coming out of it. But, you know, you can get into it. Gosh, dang. But here's what you got to watch when you're turning barrels. You got to wear a face shield. Because you got to get beyond that bark. These things are like rocks on the outside of that bark. And when you're turning that barrel, you got to have your face shield on. Because these things will pelt you just like somebody standing throwing gravels at you. You got to get beyond that bark. But, I don't know. Let me turn the barrel and let you look at it. And I wouldn't charge no $200 for a friggin' bow. I wouldn't care what it was. No way. That's crazy. Okay. It'll be a. I've got to get these orders out. I've got one back there. That's probably the. I got 5 barrels. I've got 5. So I mean, I've got one that's gonna be a deep. It's gonna be a deep. To me, I think it's probably the prettiest one. It's shorter. Well, no, not actually. It ain't. But I don't know. I've got a small one back there. That's the first one I'm gonna turn, probably. But it'll be a few weeks. I mean, I'll let you watch me turn it live. That way we can see what it is, you know, together. And y'all know me. That's crazy, man. One bow was $5,000. That's stupid. That's people with more money than they have sense. And I'm not saying to hurt nobody's feelings because y'all may be eat up with it. You make anything out of bamboo? No. I wish. Okay. Good deal. Good deal, Monica. Yeah, because I've only got 5. I've got 5 barrels. If you ever work with box elder, yeah. I've worked with box elder before. That's pretty wood. I like it. It's easy to work with. That and sycamore. I've worked with water birch or river birch. You ever heard of river birch or water birch? And the thing about birch, well, water birch, I don't know if it's, yeah, JC, yeah, river birch, you've got to, it's a process working with that stuff, because hit a wrist and twist. This is maple. This is what the maple does. I added walnut dowels to maple. I mean, I love it. I love it. But it's got this is natural. Everybody, that's natural. Look at that. Super slick. But I added the dowels. All I did was mill the dowels and drill the holes and set them, then turn them out. That's maple. I got some pretty maple out there, but it's just I've turned bows on a vacuum lathe before, and I kept 2. I'm glad I did. Because I'm thinking about putting them back on the lathe, and no, I ain't either. No, I'm leaving them just like they are. They've got tool marks in them. Purple heartwood, yeah. Mahogany. I was looking I was looking online about buying some wood, and the black walnut, a block of black walnut. Go look at it. I'm serious. Go look at eBay and look at a bowl blank black walnut. You can get all your exotic wood off eBay if you want like and but pen blanks, and they've also got a I can't think of the name of the wood, but it's got to look like a splash of fire on the inside of it. We've got that here. Actually, a friend's got some up the road. I love black walnut. I've got cedar, cherry. Now I've turned some cherry stuff. I turned cherry snowmen and cherry bones. Cherries. Where's that bowl at? I've got a canister here I've turned out of cherry. I want to flip it down with it. Somewhere. I've got a canister here I've turned out of cherry. I don't want to flip it down with it though. You learn it. Where are you? What the frick did I do with it? Oh, there it is. I've got a cherry canister that's not finished. Needs to be put back on lathe and super sanded. But this thing is huge. Cherry canister. That's cherry. Cherry's hard to get a hold of, and if you get it, you've got to be real easy with it. It's synonymous. It's notorious for once it cures, you don't have to worry about it. But getting it to that stage is what you have to worry about. I've got a big block of cherry right here. That's probably... No, I haven't. I made stuff out of Palawania. Apple. Apple's a good... And if Lacey's in here, are you in your Lace? Apple is a good... Yeah, cherry is. Burls ain't. But any wood is. It's just getting it to that certain point. Letting it do what it wants to do. If you get it turned, you learn if it's dry, if it's not dry. I just sealed a bunch of walnut green. That'll slow that process down for probably a year. I can turn it right now. I can turn it green. I can turn it walnut right now. But I've speed dried. If I want to set it out. It'll move. Turn it thick. Let it move. Put it back on the lathe. Let it dry and define it. That's the only way you're going to get it. That's the only way it's going to be done. That's like these. These were super dry. That's a freaking beer mug right there. It's dusty. I'm sorry. That's a beer mug. That's black walnut. Let's see if we can get a shot of it. That's black walnut. That's a beer mug right there. That thing here. That thing is huge. Light. There's no white in it. That's the reason I like it, I believe so well. There's no white in it. Yeah, it's going to be that's Frank's. I've got to dust them down. And I got to put the Minwax to them. That's what I'm working on today. I'm working on getting a handle on his stein. That ribbon, I got to keep it. I almost took it out with the bead. There's a ribbon right there. I love it. I freaking love it, man. But that's going to be a huge... Once I get the handle worked down, get it married to the mug, that's going to be a huge... huge freaking stein. That thing is huge. Almost as big as the first one I made. And I cut the handles off the first one I made. I cut the handles off it because I'm gonna do copper bands on it. I take everything back off, make a new handle, resand it, refinish it, and I'm going to put copper bands on it. Because I got a friend out in California. Yeah, anybody ever heard of the Patriots Walk? TPW, Robert Rosenberry. Has anybody ever heard of him? His dad died in the service. And he walked across America for veterans. Has anybody heard of him? I'm sure somebody has. But his name's Robert Rosenberry. Real good friend of mine. He walked all the way across America. From coast to coast. To support our soldiers and our vets. Headed out with just a backpack and some food. Willow. I thought about willow today, actually. JCT, I thought about it today. I seen a big willow tree and I thought, I'd never turn willow. But anyway, Robert Rosenberry is wanting a mug and he's wanting it completely decked. And one day he started walking and he just kept walking. Me, I just want to go to the bathroom without having pain, boys. I've been rebuilt on this right side. I've been totally rebuilt on this right side. I just like to go to the jar and sit down on the pot without having pain. Grunt, sit down, grunt, get up. I just like to go poopy without hurting. For no particular reason. He walked all the way across from coast to coast. He sure did. Check him out. Yep. Trees, and more trees. They also make nice utensils. He walked from coast to coast for the wounded vets and the veterans and our servicemen and women. He's an awesome guy. He lives in California, and he's wanting a full on. He's wanting a beer mug that's completely lid, bands, rivets, the whole 9 yards. And those are time consuming. You just can't. I've done one. And to get it right, it's a big job. It's a big job. California like me. Yeah. That's where him live. Him live in California. Him live up there in California. I'm way down here in Kentucky. Before I leave here, I'm getting that handle on that mug. I've sat here all day long. Well, no, I ain't sat here neither. I work my astronomicals off. I'm thinking about turning a live edge walnut bowl. I've got a live edge cherry. I need to go get that and show you that one. No. The only thing we've got is, as far as redwood, you talking about actual redwood? No, you won't. I know you won't, Monica. Nope. You're not a Californian. Nope. 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 You're more. You're about as much hillbilly as I am. As far as redwood, are you talking about just the color or the species? Redwood. I've got some western cedar. I've got Western cedar, and I've got just American cedar. I guess that's what you'd call it, American cedar. I've got a chunk of head out there. I need to dig into it. It goes every which way in the world. It's untelling what that thing would look like if I milled it, because it's got roots and limbs, and that thing beautiful, I'd say. It'd make a small bowl, but it would still be a lot of times people want to go for, I like little, it's the little things that you can salvage off a piece of wood. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find something. This is the first goblet I ever turned. I'm putting that bad boy back on the lathe, man. I could thin that way down. If I grab a stink bug, I'm beating the cock out of somebody. I'm just telling you right now. That's the first little goblet I've ever turned. Spalted. We have yellow cedar. I like to have me just a Adderwood. Yep. I like spalted wood. I don't care what it is. This is spalted walnut. I have some spalted pecan somewhere, and it was a waste. It was worthless. They let it sit too long. If you'll take wood that's spalted and you go ahead and treat it, and seal it, and put it in a cool place, away from heat, some of the most beautiful bowls and cups and mugs and goblets, wine glasses come from spalted wood. I think I saw one bowl spalted. It was spalted pecan. I think I sold it for $65, and it wasn't big at all. It was gone. It didn't last no time. And another wood that's real pretty is wormy chestnut. Wormy. And any kind of wormwood is good wood. Any kind of wormwood, I don't care what it is. I've turned it before worms come out of it. Been turning it and they come out. Yep. Whoops. But I've got plenty of cherry and plenty of walnut. I've got maple. I'm about out of white walnut. I've got to close the deal on some white walnut. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna close the deal on some more white walnut. Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, the exotic woods. As far as exotic woods, like Purple Heart, mahogany, which I need the mandrel, and I need the pin press. But I thought about actually just getting a small desktop lathe, maybe something small, just smaller, and start doing pins. I like to just pins, but I don't have the mandrel. You need the mandrel and you need the pin press, and they're not expensive. Mandrel, I think, is $25. You can buy bulk sour maple. I was going to tell Lacey apple when you said sour maple. Made me think apple. Apple's real pretty wood, and it turns easy. It turns easy. But the four-legged bowl. Have you seen one? Have you seen a a 4-stance bowl. What you do is you reverse it, cottonwood. I like to get into more detail as far as is just working with. I've got some Palawania out there. That stuff is like chocolate. It's chocolate. It's chocolate. It's chocolate looking. It's striped. It's a beautiful wood. But once it's seasoned out, it's hard. Palawania. And I think I've got some sycamore out there. I might take the chainsaw out there and go out there and cut us a slab and see what it looks like. I bet it's spalted. There's a guy got some spalted sycamore he's wanting to give me. I'm just so busy. People that have that kind of wood around here, for some reason or another, they don't want to part with a lot of it, you know, and rightly so. But I love this old cut, though. That's one of the first ones I ever turned. Could have done better. But I was learning, see. That's the first thing I ever turned. After I turned, Monica, honey, holler at me. Holler at me sometime. Yeah, I'm going to head off here and I'm going to finish this handle. I'm glad you, not that I want to leave my people, but I've got to get some work done. That stuff, it'll take all night to dry because it's 65 in here now. So I'm going to keep it right at about 65. Humidity and sun is a killer on wood. It makes good wood just junk. You can go to turn it and you end up with that angel like I had the other day that she shattered. She just absolutely the inside of her was gone. But tell me I didn't put that lid down. No, you dummy. Take care of your glue, children. Nevertheless, I love you all. You know what I do? I'm going to turn on some Pandora and do some woodwork. I hope y'all are safe, well fed, and okay. You know what I'm saying? Don't focus so much on what's going on in the world. Don't watch news so much that it paranoids you. I update about once a day of the evening. And that's all the news I want. People say, well, you need to stay glued to your TV. Maybe so. But you can be over-informed. Two kinds of people in the world, the misinformed and the over-informed. Because we in all this together. Better be good to one another, children. It's going to matter somewhere. That's the truth. But I appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out with me. Out here in the old shop. Out here in my little old hideaway. I like it out here. Hard to find. I'm a hard cat to find when I'm out here. Got several buildings you have to go through before you find me. I like it like that. Be sure to, I got a friend that's a doctor in Bulgaria. She says to be sure to eat plenty of pinto beans. Pinto beans generate heat. Heat kills virus. She's a good doctor. I know this from experience. And her from Bulgaria. I know this from experience. I'll tell you about it sometime. But eat a lot of beans. Beans generate heat. Heat kills the virus. Makes sense. I love you all. I'm going to go out here and turn some wood. It's Roland Smith Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance. JCT, have a wonderful day. Monica, all y'all, have a wonderful day. And I'll be back on live maybe this week. What is today? Saturday? Sunday? What is today? Friday? Saturday? What is today? What is today? Today's Saturday. Friday. Today's Friday. See, I don't even know what day it is. Ain't like it matters. Gunner, love you. Crazy Ann, Gunner, JCT, Monica, all my friends, all my people. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going live Sunday. So, I'm going to whack on the guitar and try to bring a little cheer. I'm not a singer. I'm not a musician. But I like making a lot of noise. Love you, Ann. You know what to do. Hey, look at that. I'm proud of that right there, man. Chad and Joe, love you. Take care of yourself. Eat healthy. Don't watch too much news. Don't poison your mind with that crap. We know what's going on. I mean, I'm not saying don't watch no news. Don't watch too much news. Just cause you to worry. You know how to survive. God. I didn't get this old for... I love you all. I'm going to get off here and quit rambling. Hey, thanks for watching.